Hi, today I thought I would teach you a design from one of the most popular, if not the most popular, cartoon, video game, merchandise, kid stuff ever. Pokemon. We're going to learn how to do this Pokemon ball, which is the symbol for Pokemon. It's automatically known what it is. People don't have to ask. People that don't even know what Pokemon is knows what this is. So we're going to learn this. It's really easy. It takes technically three balloons if you want to use a balloon for this black piece that goes around. But it's as easy as anything to make. So stay around and learn how to make this, and if you see a kid coming up to you that has a Pokemon shirt on, get them one of these because they're going to love it. So let's get started. Let's put this over to the side. Alright, what you're going to need, excuse me, are two 60s, one white, one red, or you can do different color combinations because Pokemon balls have several different color combinations, but the most recognizable one is the red and the white. Now what you're going to do is you're going to blow them up about half the balloon, leaving long tails. You don't need much of these balloons at all. So what you're going to do is you're going to tie the nozzles together, or you can do it separately and just start the second one at a certain point. But this just makes sure they're locked together. So tie those together, and you're going to take one or the other. It doesn't matter which. You're going to do the same thing with both of them. And all you're going to do is fold it over the little flower petal, twist it, or squeeze it, twist it. Go give the balloon a little squeeze. Do the exact same thing, trying to get it as close to the same size as possible. So now you've got two. You want to do this 4 times for 4 flower petals. And then when you get the 4th one done, just leave it there. You're going to start on the next color. I said I started the red, so now I'm going to start on the white. Give it a little squeeze. Same size flower petal as with the red one. You want them to match in size. And you're going to do 4 of those. 2, 3, and you can kind of roll it through the entire thing to help it to lock in. And then you can do it after each one. It'd help it best, but takes a little more time. So now you've got 4 white little flower petals and 4 red flower petals. And what you have here is what I call a jumbled mess. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take, I normally go with the longest balloon that's left over, kind of squeeze it out, and kind of just wrap it throughout, do like figure 8 throughout the jumbled mess there, and then get rid of parts that you don't need. And then with the second one, squeeze it out. Do the same thing just a few times to figure 8. Get rid of the parts that you don't need. And now with this jumbled mess, all you're going to do is just straighten it up to where these are the colors are side by side. You want all the white ones together, then you're going to get the red ones together. And use your chest as the third hand. And you're trying to get it where it's flat and all of your bubbles are lined up like that. And now you've got another blind mess. You know what? I meant to tell you to hold on to the white, the extra white piece, and I let it go when it's across the room. So I'm going to grab me another white balloon. I could probably grab a scrap, but it'd take longer to find. I'm going to set this to the side for a moment. Now I'm going to blow up. Just, I only need about this much, honestly. But you're going to take about 3 fingers bubble, and you're going to lock it onto itself, like kind of like a pinch twist, but it's not going to turn out like a pinch twist. And roll that knot inside here to lock it in. You want this knot right here to go inside this little piece right here, to hold it in place. This little flap that is underneath here. And then what you're going to do, you're going to give it a little squeeze and twist it 5 or 6 times, or several times, to get you a little bit of a play, a little bit twisted stretch in there. See how it's all twisted right here? And do another 3-finger bubble and twist it onto itself like so. Now here comes the tricky part. You need to tie this part, so you want to get rid of this. So while holding on to this part and this part, just take it however you can do it best. You want to get rid of that other piece so you can tie this up. So now we have what would normally be eyeballs that you'd use to stretch in between a piece of balloon and use as eyeballs, but we're going to use this as the center of our Pokeball. So you're going to feed that part right inside, just like that, and you've got your Pokeball. You can leave it like this. The kids aren't really going to care if it doesn't have the black piece around here. A lot of times this is how I'll do it. I'll give it to them like this. They won't even mention the black part. The only reason the black part is on the one here is just because I know that there's going to be somebody that says the black part's not there, and they're also going to say the black part isn't going around here. To me, it's a waste of time. I mean, you can do it that way if you want to. I do it if I do the black balloon here. I always leave it to where they can have enough on the back, or I use the rest of it so they can wear it on their arm. They can go, Pokemon! I don't know how the thing goes. I don't know a whole lot about Pokemon other than some of the characters, and that's about it. What I've learned about Pokemon has been through balloons. And, well, I can't really say that because now I'm playing a Pokemon game. I play it all the time. It's the Pokemon trading card game app on my phone, and I'm addicted to it. I don't know what it is, but I don't know much about these characters, but it's a fun game. And once you're trying to collect them all, you know, you gotta catch them all. It gets addicting, and that's why this game, this phenomenon has happened, is because it is addicting. All right, so enough talking. Let me grab my black balloon that I forgot to grab to begin with, and all we're going to do with this black balloon is put a puff of air, tie it off, take the nozzle in and just tuck it in the back. At least that's how I do it. Wrap it around, just snugly wrap it around until it gets to the connection, and go under that connection here and pull it out to the back side. You don't even need the ball on the back side. It's just there for looks. And if you are going to use the black, you're probably going to want to get another black balloon and do the same thing back here, and just tie this part off and snip off what you don't need, and just tuck it in, so you have this on both sides. Normally, I don't do this ball back here if I'm going to do the black. If I'm just going to leave it with the red and white, I'll do it on both sides, because it just looks better that way, honestly, if I'm not planning on them wearing it, and they're just going to hold it and, you know, Pokemon, or however they go. But anyway, that's how with this, you can you wrap it around one of the flower petals, or do like a figure 8 on 2 of them, and have a bracelet, or you can snip it, tie it off, snip it, get rid of it, whatever you want to do with it, because now you've got your Pokeball made. And the kids who are into Pokemon are really going to like this. But step it up a little bit more if you have these Neo Loons or LED lights, because it really makes a difference in the Pokeball. Now all I did was pull this up and stick it behind here, but what I would actually do is when I was making this ball here, I would take the Neo Loon and put it inside of this this bubble, and then tie it off after it was blown up. I mean, you can do it this way if you want. I just have a fear of the it falling out. Well, I don't know. It could stay. I could be wrong about the whole thing with why I do it. But you learn with different ways that you do things. Like if you forget to put it in there, it's the perfect time to stick it back behind it. But like I said, I just get worried about the light coming out and it falling on the ground and maybe a little kid getting it. I mean, I'm insured, but I don't want any kid to get hurt, no matter if they're going to get compensated or not. But there it is, the Pokeball from Pokemon. And if a kid asks you for a character that you don't have a clue who it is, and you know it's Pokemon, make them a Pokeball and say, there it is. And they'll be like, that's a Pokeball. And you say, where do you get the character from? It comes from the Pokeball. So this is any character you want. I don't know. That's the way I think Pokemon works. Like I said, I don't know. But it is a fun game. I'll admit that, and I am addicted. Even though I started saying that I didn't know much about it, because it's normal, that was my normal thing. I've only been playing this game for probably a couple months now, but I'm old. I forget things. All right, so there it is. Tell me what you think. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Also, there is a lady here on YouTube that I love to death watching her videos. She's from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Her name is Cecilia with Alpaca Global Balloons. Just hit 15,000 subscribers. We're so proud of you, Cecilia, and we're happy for you. I'm even happier that I was there to see it happen live on YouTube. You should have, if you hadn't seen that video where she's at the Laramie County Fair and finds out that she just hit 15,000 subscribers, which was her goal for a while, and her face just lit up and she went crazy, a good crazy. It was well worth watching, and I'm so happy for her because she's got so many great videos. She's got a membership plan where you get exclusive stuff, which I'm sure there's so much stuff on there that you'll learn from. Go subscribe to Cecilia as well. And again, Cecilia, congratulations. And that's it for me today. If you're a Pokemon person, make sure and catch them all.